Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna provide valuable tips and examples on how to develop and maintain a healthy level of self-esteem so we can live a happier, more fulfilling life. Let's start building our self-esteem together. Self-esteem is your overall evaluation of your own worth, value, and abilities. It is the subjective measure of your self-worth and confidence. If you improve your self-esteem, you will be more confident, assertive, and able to handle life's challenges with a positive attitude. Otherwise, you have to struggle with self-doubt, insecurity, and negative self-talk. Today I'm going to show you 8 aspects of you with an improved self-esteem. 1. You can set healthy boundaries. Someone with good self-esteem knows their limits and sets healthy boundaries to protect their time, energy, and emotions. Imagine yourself, you are a dedicated employee, a caring friend, and a loving partner, but you also know your limits and set healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. In your workplace, you have learned to say no when you are assigned tasks that are outside your job description or workload. You communicate your availability clearly, and if your workload becomes too overwhelming, you ask for help or delegate tasks to your team members. In your personal life, you prioritize your self-care and set aside time for activities that you enjoy, such as reading, hiking, and practicing yoga. You don't hesitate to decline invitations to social events if you feel exhausted or overwhelmed, and you communicate your needs and feelings honestly with your friends and family. In your romantic relationship, you value open communication and mutual respect. You select clear boundaries around your needs and expectations, such as making time for yourself, maintaining your hobbies and interests, and expressing your emotions freely. You also respect your partner's boundaries and encourage them to do the same. Then you will be an excellent example of a person who sets healthy boundaries. You value yourself, communicate your needs effectively, and respect the boundaries of others. 2. You accept accomplishments gracefully. People with healthy self-esteem are open to receiving accomplishments and feel good about themselves when others appreciate them. Imagine you have developed healthy self-esteem and confidence over time. You value yourself and feel comfortable accepting accomplishments from others. One day you are at a business meeting where you present a project you have been working on for months. After your presentation, one of your colleagues approaches you and says, "Hey, that was a fantastic presentation. You really nailed it. Your hard work and dedication have paid off." Instead of deflecting or downplaying the compliment, you accept it graciously. You smile and say, "Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that my work is being recognized." Later that day, you reflect on the accomplishment and how it made you feel. You realize that accepting accomplishment gracefully is an essential part of building and maintaining healthy self-esteem. You make a conscious effort to continue to accept compliments with grace and gratitude. In future relationships, you continue to accept compliments with humility and appreciation. 3. You take care of your physical and mental health. Someone with good self-esteem prioritizes their physical and mental health and takes care of their body and mind with exercise, healthy food, and regular checkups. Imagine yourself valuing your physical and mental health. You make it a priority to take care of your body and mind through healthy habits and regular checkups. In terms of physical health, you exercise regularly and maintain a balanced diet. You enjoy activities such as running, yoga, and weightlifting, and make time for them in your busy schedule. You also prioritize getting enough sleep each night and practice good hygiene habits such as washing your hands frequently and staying up to date on your vaccinations. In addition to your physical health, you take care of your mental health. You practice mindfulness and meditation regularly and seek support from friends and family or a therapist when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. You also make sure to take a break from work and technology when needed to prevent burnout. You also understand the importance of regular checkups for both your physical and mental health. You schedule regular appointments with a doctor, dentist, and therapist to ensure that you are taking care of all aspects of your health. 4. You take responsibility for your mistakes. People with healthy self-esteem own up to their mistakes and take responsibility for their actions instead of blaming others or making excuses. Imagine you have developed healthy self-esteem and a sense of personal responsibility. You value accountability and take ownership of your mistakes. One day, you're working on a project and you make an error that causes a delay in the project's completion. Instead of trying to cover up your mistake or blaming someone else, you take responsibility for your actions. You approach your boss and say, I wanted to let you know that I made a mistake that caused a delay in the project's completion. I'm sorry, and I'm working to fix it as soon as possible. Your boss appreciates your honesty and willingness to take responsibility for your actions and mistake. Together, you work to find a solution and prevent similar errors from happening in the future. Later, you reflect on the situation and realize that taking responsibility for your mistake is an essential part of personal growth and development. You continue to make a conscious effort to own up to your mistakes and take responsibility for your actions in all areas of your life. In future interactions, you continue to take responsibility for your mistakes with humility and accountability. You recognize that taking ownership of your mistakes not only builds trust and respect with others, but also helps you learn and grow as a person. Okay guys, before continuing the rest aspects, I wanted to ask you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't and turn on notification so you never miss a video. Okay, let's go to number 5. You pursue your passions and interests. Someone with good self-esteem has a sense of purpose and pursues activities that make them happy and fulfilled. Imagine you have developed a strong sense of self-esteem and purpose. You value your passions and interests and make a conscious effort to pursue them. You are passionate about writing and have always dreamed of becoming a published author. Despite your busy schedule, you make time each day to write and work towards your goal of getting published. You also practice in local writing groups and attend workshops to improve your skills. In addition to writing, you have a passion for traveling and experiencing different cultures. You save money and make plans to visit new places and immerse yourself in new experiences. You also take advantage of opportunities to learn about different cultures in your community. Your pursuit of your passions and interests not only brings you happiness and fulfillment, but also helps you develop a strong sense of self-esteem. You value your passions and see them as an essential part of who you are. Your commitment to pursuing your passions and interests inspires those around you to do the same. You encourage others to discover their passions and pursue them with dedication. 6. You value yourself as a unique individual. People with healthy self-esteem appreciate their own unique qualities and recognize that they have value simply for being themselves. Imagine yourself as a person who developed a strong sense of self-worth and self-acceptance. You recognize and appreciate your unique qualities and recognize that you have value simply for being yourself. You grew up feeling different from others with interests and perspectives that didn't always fit in with the mainstream. However, as you matured, you came to appreciate your differences as strengths rather than weaknesses. You value your creativity and found ways to express it through your works and hobbies. You have also developed a unique sense of style and fashion that reflects your individuality. You have a close circle of friends who appreciate you for who you are and support your personal growth and development. You understand that your unique qualities make you valuable and worthy, regardless of what others may think. You value yourself as a whole person, including your flaws and imperfections, and see these as an integral part of your identity. Your self-acceptance and self-worth inspire others to value themselves. You encourage others to embrace their differences and recognize their inherent value as individuals. 7. You're able to handle criticism. Someone with good self-esteem is able to handle criticism in a constructive way and does not let it affect their sense of self-worth. Imagine you have developed a healthy level of self-esteem and emotional resilience. You value feedback and criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than as a personal attack. You work in a competitive field and receive feedback and criticism regularly from your colleagues and supervisors. Instead of taking criticism personally, you view it as an opportunity to improve your skills and performance. You listen actively to the feedback, take notes, and reflect on how you can use the feedback to improve your work. You're also aware of your own strengths and weaknesses and are not defensive when you receive criticism. You recognize that no one is perfect and there is always room for improvement. You're able to separate your performance from your sense of self-worth and do not let criticism affect your self-esteem. When you receive criticism that you disagree with, you're able to communicate your perspective in a constructive and respectful way. You seek to understand the other person's point of view and look for ways to find common ground. Your ability to handle criticism in a constructive way has earned you the respect of your colleagues and supervisors. You are seen as someone who is open to feedback and willing to make improvement, which has helped you to excel in your career. Number 8, you're not afraid to ask for help. People with healthy self-esteem are not afraid to ask for help when they need it and understand that doing so does not make them weak. Imagine yourself a person with a strong sense of self-esteem and self-awareness. You recognize that you cannot do everything on your own and you're not afraid to ask for help when you need it. You work in a demanding job that requires long hours and a lot of responsibility. Despite your workload, you make time for self-care and have a strong support system of family and friends. You're not afraid to reach out to your support system when you need help or guidance. You also recognize your own limitations and seek help when you are struggling with a problem. You know that asking for help does not make you weak, but rather shows strength and humility. When you ask for help, you do so in a respectful and proactive manner. You clearly communicate your needs and express gratitude for the help you receive. You also look for ways to reciprocate and support others in return. Your willingness to ask for help has helped you to be more successful in your job and personal life. It has also strengthened your relationships with others and earned you the respect of your colleagues and friends. Overall, healthy self-esteem involves having a positive self-image, taking care of oneself, pursuing interests and passions, setting boundaries, and being able to handle both compliments and criticism in a constructive way. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notification as well. Thank you for watching and see you soon.